Yeah, like I really can't wait for that to be public. It is the best. It's very, very good. And it's not very, very good because I'm in it. It's very, very good because it's a good story. It has good drama. It has, you know, a lot of good stuff in it. What can I say? Yeah, like a streaming company needs to write a big check to pay them for it, and then they can stream it. But until a streaming company writes a big check, they can't play it, and the world will just not see it. So it's a function of one of the decision makers in content acquisition at one of these large things, like pulling the trigger, basically.
Richard Heart, one of the most experienced people in the crypto market, will share his most recent crypto news with us, including how the market is behaving now and whether or not we will face a recession. Also, the news of the release of Richard Heart's new project Pulse Chain is what everyone is most looking forward to hearing from him. Hello and welcome back to our Crypto Pulse channel. In today's video, Richard Heart will share his thoughts on all cryptocurrencies, and you won't want to miss it, so make sure you watch the entire video. Don't fall behind, hit that subscribe button, and enable those notification bells to stay ahead of the game. So let's jump right into the video. Richard Heart gives a quick rundown of the main ways in which Pulse Chain will differ from Hex.
Want Pulse Chain to succeed a lot more than wanted Hex to succeed. And so Hex still isn't listed properly on most ranking sites. Hex still isn't on big exchanges. Hex still isn't spoken of favorably by people that pretend to know what they're talking about. That's all opportunity. That's all gates that can only open. They can't get more closed, really. I guess they could just remove it instead of ranking it improperly, which is basically lying, I might add. Like, they're lying about its rank. It's not true. It's a lie. I think that you will have less of that in Pulse Chain.
Cool.
People like free money. A lot of people are going to receive a lot of free coins. It's the world's largest free airdrop. And a lot of influencers have publicly stated that they are participating in it. So I think you're going to see a lot less gatekeeping for Pulse Chain and PulseX than you saw with Hex.
What do you think of Richard Heart's latest comments regarding Hex's performance?
You buy Hex. Where'd you buy it from? A common pool? Nope. Most people, I think, buy on Uniswap. Where are the coins coming from? Everybody else that used Uniswap. It's like a flea market. And are you expecting profit from the people that you bought from? One, you don't even know who they are, unless there's someone like, I don't know who any of the people on Uniswap are. Does anyone else know? I don't think. And do you expect profit from these people you don't even know who they are? How are you going to expect stuff from people you don't even know who they are? You don't even know if they're people. It could just be machines. It could just be bots. It could be AI. You have no idea. And then, is this solely, if there was profit, is it solely from them? Well, no, you ran your own code to perform that transaction to make those coins come to you. You had to do work to move those coins, or else they couldn't possibly move. You're like, you as the person that's transacting on Uniswap are running all the code. Without you running the code, ain't nothing happening. You're like, so where's the common pool? No common pool. It's a million different people. Where's the expectation of profit from the work of others? Who's doing work? You're the only one doing the work. Doesn't make sense. And then like, some of the stuff's so obvious. Like, okay, so let's just say Hex in general. Is there a Hex building somewhere? Nope. Is there a Hex office? No. Is there a Hex marketing team? No. Is there a Hex CEO? No. Is there a Hex company? No. Okay. So who are you expecting profit from? Doesn't make sense, right? So the concept, and this is and in crypto, this is like Hex is the silliest thing to ever screw with because it's the least security thing in the whole game.
According to Richard Hart, everyone needs to buy Hex dip.
Some guy bought a massive Hex dip back in 2020. A lot of people did, but this one guy that was murdering the price earlier this week, he bought like a 75 or 85% dip. And then the price went up a lot, and then went down a lot. And now he's selling at only 100x returns before staking. He got paid a lot more. I mean, I think he was staked for big payday, which is a minimum 33% payout extra. So he's making massive, insane gains because he bought a dip. And had he not bought that dip, he wouldn't have had 100x. He might have had a 25x. That's a big difference. So now you have the price down 90, 95%. And people don't see the opportunity. They're just like, oh, it sucks. You're like, does it suck? I see a guy selling at 100x returns right now because he bought a similar dip back then. So you look at a dip now and you don't see the similarity. You know, like I never can predict the Hex price. But if you look at the chart, it's by and large up and to the right. And the people that have made the most money in it have sat through the most dips. So imagine the difference in your risk between buying 20 times higher a year ago and buying 20 times less now. It's less risk. Paying less for stuff, and when it's the same stuff, like would you rather buy a car for 1 unit of price or 20 units of price? It's the same car. You're like, I'll take it for 20 times less, please.
Before we get into Richard's thoughts on other cryptocurrencies, we'd like to remind you to subscribe to our channel and enable notifications. If you do this, you won't miss any of our future videos. What Richard Hart has been thinking about the Fed recently.
The Federal Reserve has two mandates. It's called dual mandate. One is to keep inflation at 2%. The other is to make sure everyone has jobs. Now, making sure everyone has jobs is a pretty hard one to do because printing or not printing money doesn't actually hire anyone. So that's a weird one. And so right now, they know that the inflation's too high. A couple days ago, they did a survey of all the people that are on the board of deciding whether interest rates are going to go up or not. And they all said, yeah, we're not going to lower rates in 2023. We see no, we don't, the language was along the lines of, we don't see any way that they're going to be lowering rates in 2023. And so as they raise rates, it makes money more expensive, literally. So people with mortgages that have adjustable rates have now 2 or 3x their monthly cost of paying a mortgage, which for you people who aren't in America, mortgage means home loan. People are living day to day. They don't have in their budget or their earning potential an extra 2 or 3x on the largest expense they have, which is their housing. It's basically going to cause a lot of people to get foreclosed on. We also see the steepest decline in home sales, I think, in history in the United States. Home sales are down like on average 40%, I believe. Now that's not dollar figure because the dollars are all inflated. That's the number of sales. So the number of sales has fallen 40% this year compared to last year. That's a big fall. So the Fed, in order to fulfill its dual mandate and get inflation down to 2%, is going to have to keep raising rates.
What Richard Hart thinks about Satoshi and his coin, Bitcoin?
So it didn't exist at all back when Satoshi had not abandoned his project yet. People don't realize, but Satoshi stuck around for about 2 years after Bitcoin had a price, and then he abandoned it. And that's it. So a lot of other founders are still working hard. Vitalik, working hard, writing code, writing blog posts, going on stage. Where's Satoshi? Right? It's hilarious to me. Satoshi had to leave. Did he? No one else left, just him. hi, I founded a coin. I'm here. Where you at, Satoshi? You know? For you guys that don't know, Bitcoin.org has been hacked and scams have been put on their homepage, the main Bitcoin homepage. And I do emergency live streams to warn people. Satoshi doesn't, because I care about you more than he does. Did Satoshi give you any free coins? I gave hacks for free to Bitcoin holders. Where's Satoshi at? When the
That's how I learned about you.
There you go.
The Bitcoin free claim. Yeah.
Yep. You know, the New York agreement tried to put miners in charge of the protocol instead of devs, and I was on side no 2x. You know, and like, where was Satoshi? So I'm defending Bitcoiners. Did Satoshi warn you to get your coins up BlockFi, Celsius, etc.? No? Okay, well, apparently I'm a better person than him. Or he's dead. Either way, still a more useful person because I'm here. I'm still trying to help you. Bitcoiners forget that.
According to Richard Hart, I'm sick and tired of seeing people go bankrupt.
If everyone would just join Team Richard Hart and join Team Hex and Pulse Chain and PulseX and just, this stuff's better, man. And it's better for reasons I explained to you very clearly. And if people would listen, they could be saved so many billions and billions and billions of dollars of harm. I'm doing the best I can to save people. Oh, and who warned you about 95% dips in crypto? Me. I'm the guy that did that. Yep, it's on the website. It's been on the website for years. Here's the funny thing. Website hasn't been updated in a very, very long time. Why? Because there's nothing, it's already correct. It doesn't need to say anything new. It's like, yeah, it's all there. The 95% dip warnings are there. The like self-custody warnings are there. The don't pick up pennies in front of freight trains is there. It's like, we won. People just need to realize it. The summary was, by the way, if everyone they'd bought hacks instead of the trash they bought, there'd probably be a lot of people less wrecked. Yes, you're still going to have huge volatility, sure, but you don't lose all your coins. If and when a new bull cycle comes, you get to ride it up. When you get scammed with something that takes all your coins away, like for instance, in Celsius, the judge ruled that the coins you gave them aren't your coins. They're their coins. And so in an event of a bankruptcy, you go last. There's secured creditors that have UCC1 forms. They get a right of getting paid out first. You get paid last. You get paid whatever's left. Oopsie. Now who warned you about that? Me.
You did.
I warned you about that. And basically everything I predicted has come true that I can remember. And so you would want more people to celebrate Hex, me, Hexicans, because we did it right and everyone else got wrecked and they're still getting wrecked. You know, people don't realize that like these bankruptcies, they happen and then the coins get held. And so we're sitting like pretty much sideways price action. Sell the coins, get it over with. Let's go. Mt. Gox, sell the coins. Gemini, whatever, like sell the coins. Let's go. Let's get it over with, man. I'm tired of people going bankrupt and then seeing the price chart just go sideways. You're like, oh, we get to wait. I don't like waiting, man. Get it over with.
What do you think of Richard Hart's brief presentation on cryptocurrencies? We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving it a like and sharing it with your friends. If you're new to our channel and found us through this video, we'd love to have you as a subscriber. Make sure to hit the notification bell to stay up to date with our future content. Till next time, goodbye.